everybody, it's Chelsea from the WRK Morning Show. I am here with T2, Thompson Square. Thank you guys for being here. Welcome to West Palm Beach. We're indoors because obviously outdoors is a little hot here in our summer.
And we all have our black on.
We fit in here so well in the summer in Florida. I know, I should be living where you guys are in Nashville. So what's new and exciting with you guys? You've had quite the busy year.
You know, it's been insane, you know, on top of, you know, new single, working on new music and everything else. We had a baby in January. And
so you guys don't have a lot going on.
Yeah, you know.
Just a little bit.
I was going to say, the last time I saw Shauna, she was drinking Fireball out of when we had like a GoPro on it. And I'm like, that would have not worked in the past like year or so.
Yeah, she wasn't pregnant then. You know, it's been really cool though, you know. He's like literally the center of our universe, and she and I just can't imagine not being parents now. It's the weirdest thing. We never wanted to be, and now we are. It's like, I can't imagine without it. And so, I mean, he's adjusted to...
7 months old now, right? Is he about six, 7 months old?
I mean, he's adjusting well, and we're adjusting well. He's actually making it kind of easy on us.
Are you guys sleeping?
Travels great.
We are. He sleeps in the night. Yeah.
First couple weeks.
On the plane.
First couple weeks though, you're like, oh my god, this is crazy.
I want to kill myself.
You know that feeling where I remember
it is the worst time in your life.
It is the worst. It's like you don't know where you are. You feel like you are on drugs, but you're not.
Yeah.
And I
you
remember
understand suicide a lot more.
Well,
I mean,
and then you're
if life was always like that, I mean, I couldn't go on.
Or that horrible feeling like, I know why people lock their babies in the trunk. No, I'm kidding. no, it's terrible. You never say that, but like, you know, when you're at the hospital and you're like, oh my god, no, don't take my baby away, and then like after like a day, you're like, take the baby away.
Yes, go.
And that feeling when you go home. And
we actually held on. Sean didn't want the baby to go away, and they're like, listen, you have like great child care here. Let us use us, you know?
Right.
So finally we did, and we got some sleep, but it was awful. But so we're doing that. You know, we got a new single. You make it look
so good. Yeah.
And it's doing awesome, and I mean, I couldn't be happier about the music, and the album's coming along great.
Yeah, and you guys really do a lot of your writing, especially you are really known for doing all of your writing. But your latest single, you didn't do that song, but you're the only ones who saw the song or heard the song, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You know, when we first moved to Nashville, it's hard to find songs as a new artist, you know, because all the songwriters are giving those songs to the big acts, you know. So with this song, the songwriters actually sat down and wrote a song for us.
For you.
Really cool.
And that's really cool to not be like, all right, we're like the fourth people saying this.
Right.
You know, it's neat for a lot of people to know.
I mean, like songs like "Kiss Me," you know, that song was a few years old before. I mean, no telling how many people heard that
before it really hit. Yeah.
And until it found us, and then I think songs are meant for certain people, you know, and I believe that this song was completely meant for us. I mean, even though
because it really does kind of explain your relationship and how you guys were as a couple, as parents, as everything.
Well, yeah, I mean, sort of. You know, it's one of those songs, very retrospective, and you know, kind of reminded me when I was just in high school, going into college, and you know, I was like, man, I just want to party. I don't want to get tied down. I don't want to have a kid, a family.
I want to get married. I don't want to ball and chain.
You know, all that crap, and. You know, and then you meet the right person. You meet the right person, and everything kind of switches around, and everything that you thought was cheesy and stupid and not cool is all of a sudden very cool and appealing and attractive, and you know, that's what this song kind of does. It just kind of paints a picture of what you thought, just what you thought you wanted. And now everything's
kind of just
once you meet the right person. Takes it to a whole nother level.
Now that Cooper's here too, it's kind of redefined the lyrics of the song for us, you know.
So is there like children's music in the future now? Are we writing songs? Are we singing songs when we're in the bathtub?
Actually, it's funny that you say that. Kiefer was upstairs changing Cooper and getting dressed for the day, and he was singing this little song, and I was like, what is that? Is that something your mom used to sing to you or something? He was like, no, I just made it up. And I'm like, that's really good. You should do something with that.
She never says that about my writing.
The real music. The songs that we actually do.
The real meaningful stuff. You know, it's like, no, but the kids.
The stuff about like, you know,
songs about getting dressed. Songs about getting dressed. I've really got a knack for that. So yeah, I mean, I went downstairs and sat at the table and wrote it, and we've turned it into a book now, and just got the illustrations back. So
that's awesome.
It's a thing that is really cool, you know.
And see, that's something you never thought you'd do.
No.
You know, having a child and stuff like that, and then a new chapter of your life opens from that.
Yeah.
Do you see what I did there? New chapter. I'm just like,
you're good.
Oh my God. So speaking of though, all these new things you're saying, you know, you get to experience, you know, with Cooper and everything like that. Do you call him Remy or Cooper?
Cooper.
Cooper. Okay. So anything that you are so excited about doing with him that you loved as a child that you're like, I cannot wait to be able to do that with my own kid?
I think everything. I think I'm really excited about doing stuff. Even that, I mean, my parents, I came from a family that was very, very loving and very caring and stuff. But on the dream scale, it was a very, you get an education, you work hard.
Right.
You have a kid, you buy a house, you retire, you die. That's kind of the,
right.
That's the old school mentality.
The sequence of events that are supposed to occur.
I think with Rigney, with Cooper, it's just because she and I are dreamers, and we've seen this dream come to reality. I think that's going to be a really interesting thing to see from a small distance what he's into.
And support it.
And
yeah.
Like Sean said, not push, not help, but nourish what those dreams might be. And if he sucks at doing something, figure out a way to tell him, hey, you just you're not good at that. Because if you can't play soccer, you can't do this. I mean, there's just it's a very fine line or whatever. But I just want him, and Sean, I just want him to be successful at whatever he wants to do.
Whatever he wants to do. Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what that is.
I just want to take him to Disney World.
Thank you. I was just so excited when my son was like, dude, you are going to Aladdin and we are going to have a blast.
Yeah.
And he's like, what is Aladdin? Exactly. You just want to go to Disney World.
I'm very broad scale on that. But
this one's getting deep and trying to raise him already. Like, I would just like to take him on a ride.
I mean, just playing soccer with him now and just teaching him how to do guy stuff. It's going to be every little thing that happens right now is cool. I mean, he's starting to roll over a little bit. He's starting to look at you, and now I can make him laugh out loud, and so that's just the best thing. And he falls asleep in your arms, and you're like, I never want to move ever, ever, ever. It's just the best feeling in the world. So,
that's awesome. Well, it's so cool to hear that you guys never thought that was something that you really were going to be into, and now it's like your whole world. Because that kind of changes everything, and now your music can grow with you, and you guys can grow all. That's really cool. So, thank you so much for being here and spending a couple minutes talking to us. I really appreciate it. So we're here with Thompson Square. Well, now they're T3. It's all the new merchandise T3, of course. So support their growing, brood of a family here. But thank you. It's Chelsea from 103.1 WIRK.